And good Friday morning to you. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Welcome to Scotty Ray's Weather as we begin the weekend. Aren't you excited? I think I am. Get a few things done, and I'd like to be able to tell you that we won't have rain. But that's not the case. Not today, not tomorrow, the next day, and, well, the next day after that. We'll look into your extended forecast here in just a little while. Make sure to join me and Candace at 8 o'clock this morning as we'll be welcoming the Meridian Star. They're going to be coming up this morning to discuss the Reader's Choice Awards. This has been going on for, I think, 20-something years now. Time has flown. I remember when all that first started off, but it's turned into a big deal these days, and a lot of people talk about it. So we'll have them here to discuss the Reader's Choice Award. You can still vote on all of that. So check that out. We'll have them coming up at 8 a.m. this morning. A big thank you to Chris Reed coming in yesterday and talking with us. He'll be back next week also. A week from today, we'll have Chris as a guest as he'll come back to talk about a few other things and see what happens over the next week. All that's up and coming next week, so make sure to join us for all of that. But really nice guy. I think a lot of people that had never been introduced to Chris found out a little bit more about him, and I think most folks like what they saw yesterday. Again, thank you to Chris and everyone for watching that yesterday. A big deal for Meridian. A few stories this morning as you're waking up, and some things just touch your heart. And a story out of Pascagoula, and I just posted this a few moments ago. The Fox 10 affiliate in Pascagoula talked about a deputy back in 1982 that was a part of a team that found a 2-year-old little girl that had been found in the river in 1982. The deputy paid for her funeral in 82. This past week, he paid for a new headstone for her. They finally discovered who she was. She was a baby Jane all these years, and DNA testing proved who she was, and he paid for her new headstone. Touching story. If you get a chance to read that, that's on my timeline. I posted that just a few moments ago. Glad that it was discovered who she was, that she didn't remain a baby Jane. But great story if you get a chance to read that. Down in Waynesboro, did y'all see that? Where an argument over a Bible verse led to somebody getting strangled. Now, those two normally don't go together, but it did happen. Have mercy. That's all I can say about that. And notes that you see in bathrooms sometimes lead to help somebody. And this was a case in Pennsylvania where a lady was held captive for 2 months. And she was in 2 bathrooms and left a note that she'd been held captive. The police, somebody turned the note in. They come to her house and couldn't prove anything. The next time she got out, she left another note. They got a search warrant that time and saved the lady. She'd been held captive for 2 months. She gave the location where she was. And that's a good ending there in Pennsylvania. Also, we see yesterday, and this is just... as we talk about officers and people that put their lives on the line, in Texas yesterday, just west of Beaumont, a Texas SWAT commander was killed. They were in a standoff with a 22-year-old, and the SWAT commander lost his life. So end of watch yesterday. We pass along condolences to his family. That's just bad. Those just never turn out well. So condolences there. Let's see other things that are going on. Have you seen this where the White House has been giving advice to Facebook of what to tag on COVID on posts that they seem to be wrong? Yeah, that doesn't sound right, does it? Yeah, that's in the news also. Los Angeles, another story this morning that is breaking, is they're going back under a mask mandate. That was released yesterday afternoon. So if you're in Los Angeles, California, be ready to wear masks indoors starting soon. That is coming back. Just doesn't see. And I see where in Mississippi, this new variant of this thing is starting to pick up steam. Y'all seen all this? Let's hope that this goes away and that the vaccine push is still out there. But I've seen time and time again, people who've been vaccinated has caught this new one. We hope this goes away. Keep your fingers crossed on that. And just as a side note, and I put this out there as a FYI, I guess is the way to put it, Sean Hannity, the NFL. And, of course, there's been a lot of folks who watch sports over the last 2 years that go, well, I've had enough. starting next year, Hannity was talking about this, that before the national anthem is played, that they will start playing, and I guess the only way to word this is the Black National Anthem. They will play this before the Star Spangled Banner at all NFL games, it looks like. Just a FYI, so you'll know what's going on across America this morning. I hope your day is going well. You've got a good feel about you. 71 right now as you're waking up. We really don't have any rain here at this moment. Let's go in and first off go into radar. There's a smidgen of a shower. Let me take that back. Let's pull that up and show you what we've got on radar this morning. As we show this is Lauderdale County and northeastern Lauderdale County. There's a slight shower. This is going to be up by Lauderdale as we turn on locations to where you can zoom in. This is Dalewood. This will be east of there. This is where the Ralph Morgan Rodeo is. The rural route is what we call this, as you were going to take the Cuba Road through here. Some showers. Nothing huge, nothing big, but if you're getting out there, it's a little bit of showers on your tomatoes in those areas there. As we back out, we're not showing any other rain anywhere else in Lauderdale County, and we scan this as we go across Mississippi, Alabama. A little shower there southeast of Tuscaloosa. As we get down to southern Mississippi, southwestern Mississippi, west of Hattiesburg, you get into these areas here around Natchez, Mississippi. East of Natchez, there's a small shower there, and that's Oldenburg, Mississippi. Getting a shower, Macomb, a few in there. As you get down into Louisiana, Baton Rouge, a little bit there, Lake Charles, but nothing big. As we back out, this is where the areas of concern are today. This is kind of moving northeasterly from Oklahoma City up through Indianapolis, up through here towards Detroit, if you're in those areas. And if you'll zoom in on this and you see this thunderstorm activity all up in here. If you're watching from there this morning, getting ready for a flight or somewhere taking out from those areas, and a lot of people do, you'll encounter a little bit around St. Louis as well if you're in that area. So plan your day. Get to that airplane and be safe getting through your travels. Still showing that we've got a lot of this heat wave out into the west area there. Montana, look at this. It is warm in Montana here the last few weeks as we look. Excessive heat watch still in effect for them. Wyoming still has a fire weather warning. Just warm. And we've got a little bit of fog here as you dig deep in here into Kansas this morning. But otherwise, everything's kind of normal across America. Now, let's look at severe weather of where it's going to be today to make sure that Mississippi and Alabama are not included in this. As we pull this up this morning, we've got chance of light showers. Nothing serious. We have to go up here through Nebraska and South Dakota to get a level 1, as well as this stretch here that we looked at that is moving across the northeast here from Arkansas through Louisville, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, through Pennsylvania up to Rhode Island. That's a level 1 today. We don't have anything worse over the weekend. Let's see what we have for severe weather. And we turn off today. Not so bad either over the weekend there around Washington, and those areas there in Virginia. Level 1 for tomorrow. And then on Sunday, let's go ahead and take a look at that. We show that just light shower activity, nothing serious across the United States. So nothing bad that we've got planned there. Not so bad for us at all. We'll get into the forecast and break it down here in just a moment there to tell you all about it. And we'll do some good mornings there. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Post what town you're at so we can recognize that here in just a moment here. All right, let's look and see what we've got now from the National Weather Service this morning as we dig deeper into this. Record highs and record lows on this date. We went back, and this was a warm one, 106 degrees on this date. We go back to 1967 to get a cool 58 for a temperature on this date. We're already broke that. We're at 71 for the day. Nowhere near that 106, and we're not going to get there, thank heavens. As we look at the chances for today, this is what it is. Pretty much, you see it, rain, thunderstorms. That's going to be happening. High of 91 pretty much throughout the area from Meridian, from Clark County, downtown Quitman, all the way up through Philadelphia, on up through Noxapater into Louisville area, and on up around Starkville. As we go back out west, still 91 over in Vicksburg. So we got showers just pretty much everywhere across the state today. We go to Alabama to take a look at things. In Demopolis, these areas along the Livingston area up through Utah. Yep, light rain today. Heavier rain over towards Selma and Montgomery today as they get to a high of 93. A little bit warmer than it will be right here on the western side where it joins Mississippi. As we move forward, let's look at the National Hurricane Center. This still not expected to become anything. A 10% chance of this storm as we look at it out in the Atlantic there. Nothing to worry about over the next 5 days, and that's a 5-day scan. As we look at these temperatures, still, can you believe this far into July, and we're still cool. Not showing any heat waves here. We'll watch these areas up here, and eventually we'll get on here one day and tell you that the hot weather has arrived. It hadn't yet. It's warm, but it's not hot. As we look at our 7-day forecast, let's dig deeper into this and tell you what to expect today. As you'll see, a 60% chance of showers today, and that's going to be mainly this afternoon after 3 o'clock. So just about the time that you're getting off from work is when that chance of showers. If you remember last night, what was it, about 9 o'clock, 9:30? Those thunderstorms started happening. It was a lot of rain and lightning moved through the area last night. We'll have that chance again today. Now, the heat index today is going to be warm. We're looking at about 97 for a heat index. And again, the high of 91. But expect those showers to be after 3 o'clock. As we roll into your weekend, more of the same. 70% chance of showers, likely around lunchtime starting in that area there. Otherwise, a cloudy sky and 72. It won't rain the entire day, but you're going to get wet tomorrow, so expect those pop-up showers to begin somewhere around after lunchtime tomorrow, right around lunch. As we move into Sunday, even more chances of rain, but it should hold off until you're after you get out of church. We're looking at those showers to begin on Sunday right around 2 p.m. 80% chance. Monday is no better. Look at this, 90% chance of rain. We go back to work Tuesday, 80%, 70. It just goes on and on and on. I don't remember the last time that we had a day that we could say no rain is forecasted. It's still not in the forecast. Let's jump ahead and look at some of these temperatures toward the end of the month as we look at this all the way through July 30th. Hard to believe we even saying July 30th as August is right around the corner. We still don't crack over 90. We're still there. Nothing high as we look at those temperatures. Still cooler weather through the end of July. 88 on the 30th there. So something to keep in mind as you begin your day there. What we're going to do, carry an umbrella. You'll need that late this afternoon if you've got several errands to run. You'll need that jumping in and out. So keep that handy to where you can do it. And if you still need flowers, well, they've got it for you. All types of things down at the Lauderdale County Farm Supplies. We go in, and if you're putting down around your flowers, and my wife told me what this is called and why you do it, but I forgot, but pine straw to put around your plants. Does good in that mulch. They got all of that. You can even come down with a trailer, and they'll load you up whether you want it bagged or not. And, of course, pine straw. I don't know why you use one from the other. Really don't know a whole lot about plants, but I know you use it because she's forced me to help before. And if you need grass, centipede, St. Augustine, they offer all of this to get your yard looking pretty. If you're building a house or you got those bare spots where you need some more. The great thing is your water bill won't be too high this year. Just put it out. The rain's going to take care of it. Anything dealing with your gardens, you're replacing things to hanging plants for your front porch. That's what they do with the farm supply. Of course, your pets and things of that nature. If you're going to be keeping snakes, that's a good thing to have around the house. And also ants. If you need some repellent there, they seem to build a lot during these rainstorms. Cookers and a whole lot more from work boots and safety toe steel boots. They've got those. Twisted X along with the Georgia boots and seed feed and a whole lot more there to take care of your horse and cattle. Corn. That's going to be a hot item before long as we roll into October. Yeah, guns, ammo, they've got that for you. The Lauderdale County Farm Supply. It's exit 151 off the interstate. See Ron, his friendly staff, they'll help you there. We say some good mornings to folks that are stirring on this Friday. Bree Packer, how are you today? Along with Donna Roseman. I want to say this. Orina Bonner, how are you today? I had to stretch my eyeballs there for a second. Aaron Hillman, thank you. Don't let it rain today. I wish I could, but I think that's beyond me at this point. Tammy Jo Pilgrim joins us this morning, along with Sylvia Stewart. Joy Robinson, how are you? Miss Ruth Key is here, along with Joyce Arrington Stamper. How are you, girl? Also, LaWanda Grantham is up and at 'em today, along with Daniel Pilgrim. Good morning to you. Miss Shine Pogue, watching from Newton. Hope all is, you're going to get rain, Miss Shine. Yep, it's coming. Brian McCary, good morning. Peas need picking. Come on, son. All that does is lead to more work, doesn't it, Brian? It sure does. Sitting on the couch. Remember that is a lot. Russell Kenya, good morning to you. Joyce Snowden Godwin, along with David. Tell me if I'm pronouncing this right. Zabinski? I think that's right. I went to school with somebody named Zabinski. So good morning. I'm glad God woke me up for another one. Me and you both, brother. It means a lot there. Good morning to Lamar Hembry. Keep up the good work. Thank you for watching, Lamar. Appreciate you a bunch there. Miss Gail Gafford joins us. I guess I won't be watching the NFL. That's thoughts. There'll be more of this coming out. Beth Vick, good morning. Bernadette Odom is up. Thank you to all the linemen who were out restoring power last night. Thursday night, Rockland Road. It was a great night. yeah, with that stuff. And a big thank you to those guys that have to crawl out of their bed and go fix it to where the rest of us can have a little power. So thanks to them. Thanks for mentioning them. Linda Culpepper, and let's see, went to school with my dad. That's your dad, Lenny? Wow. David Zabinski. I'll be dog. I didn't realize that. Great guy. Tell you, Daddy, I said hello there. And again, make sure to come back at 8 o'clock and join us. There's a lot of news stories that are out there. Maybe we'll discover something new in between now and then. But it all kicks off at 8 o'clock. Follow this. And I've mentioned this a couple of times. If you haven't joined us on YouTube as well, sometimes there's issues with Facebook and you can't connect, or maybe you get put in jail. But have YouTube as a backup. You can find my channel there, Scotty Ray's Weather. Follow it as a backup to where you can get us two ways. When weather breaks out, sometimes things don't work as good as they should. We're also on Twitch. And then if you would just want to watch from the comfort there and have it on your large television screen there, you can watch us on MeTV 24. All that begins at 8 a.m. And a big thank you there for them being a part of us here. It means a lot. We appreciate them jumping on board and being a part of this as we keep moving right along. And also Twin States News. They are now part of it when we do severe weather. They've teamed up with us. So lots working, lots going on. I got a lot of things working on behind the scenes that we'll be telling you more about before long. And you can also reach me and Candace on a podcast. Now, that's a video podcast. It's a little bit different than other things I've done, but this can now reach anywhere in the world by going through the podcast. So you can catch it that way. Just look up Scotty Ray and Candace. I think Apple phones carry it. I think all that's already been approved. But as we move bigger and bigger and try to make things better, always, if you've got a news story, let us know. We'll be glad to share that. If you've got a picture, something going on, let us see what's happening in your neck of the woods. And again, we can't do it without you, not one bit. So all of that. A big thank you to everyone for joining. We'll be back at 8 a.m. again right now, 71, as we wait for the rain later this afternoon here at Scotty Ray's Weather. Thank you, and we'll be back very soon.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by